Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we got something special going on. We actually got a part that we get a test fit and see if it's going to clear with this rear fender. It's a new part from DDM Works. As you know, if you watch some of my other videos, I've been doing trying to do a license plate relocate since I've put this rear fender on. And we tried a couple different ones. And well, let me just show you here. Let's just show you what we got going on here. What we got going on, it's like this big old stock fender. License plate mount, really don't care for too well, right? So we've had since we put this fender on, this says it works with it. So I used to have this little bitty one that kind of bolted up right here. So it moved away back. But as you can see right here, you got a whole lot of room. They say that's not recommended with a rear fender. So we went with this one that bolts down there on the swing arm bar, the shock mount, and we still may go with that one. But we got something new from DDM Works. Like I said, I've been looking for license plate relocate bracket, and I ran across these, and I asked them if it worked with a rear fender, and they never really tested it with a rear fender. They assumed it would work. So they ended up sending me one to test out and see if this is going to work. But here it is. Let me get it out of this plastic. Out of this plastic so we can see what we got. These are available in all kinds of different colors and different designs. I'll put a link to it down in the description. But there we go. Out of the bag, we opted for the one that says Slingshot on it, but the oranges don't quite match. They didn't have an option. This is a 23 color. It's called Desert Sky, which is actually a bolt orange, and this orange don't quite match the paint. And then for these, they got little inserts that go in. So we got the charcoal color ones, and you can get these in solid, or you can get them in a mesh. So we got the solid ones. But like I said, man, we're going to set this, assuming the price sets about right in here. And just from doing a test fit, like setting it up here right now, I don't think it's going to clear with a fender. So I'm going to pause this. I'm going to go ahead and take this out. It's 3 T40 bolts right here, 3 of those, and undo your wire, and this thing comes off. And then, like I said, we're not going to do a full install on this. We're just kind of going to mock it up in here and see how it fits. But let me get this stock license plate thing pulled off, and then we'll come back. All right, so we got the stock piece pulled off here, and here there's 2 bolts right up in here. Like I said, this ain't going to be a full install video. They come with instructions, very detailed instructions, so it's pretty simple to put on. Like I said, this is going to be a mock-up, and just to make sure that this fender's going to clear with this license plate bracket. So anyways, here's the directions. It comes with its own hardware and all that. It's pretty simple to do. So I'm going to set this up in here for right now. That up there, just keep from scratching that fender. And looks like it sets. It's like it's going to set right up in here like this. I mean, it's a really cool design. They got other designs and all that stuff, and these are cool looking. I do like these. So just by sitting here now, I'm going to tell you what I looked online, what I figured. They say the rear suspension travel on a Slingshot is almost 5 1/4, 5.23 inches. So let's just say 5 1/4 inches of travel. That seems like an awful lot of travel to me. I figured it'd be closer to like 4 inches, but hey, 5 1/4. So anyways, from here to here, top of this fender, I'm gonna go about the center of the axle here. So top of the fender to the thing, we're 5 1/2 inches. So that comes down, that gives us 4 1/2 inches of travel. See, now if that's true on the 5 1/4, that's going to hit. All right, I should have took a measurement. Let me put this stock one back up here for a second. Okay, right there's where it goes. All right. Now, if we go from the bottom of this fender to there, we don't even have 3 inches of travel. All right. So that don't hit. So does it mean when this fender is moving, this is going to move 5 1/4 inches? To me, that seems like awful lot of travel. So up here, we have the fender to that. We are, my towel stay in place. I said I was trying to do it from, okay, let's just go from the fender to this. I'm talking 8 inches of travel. And that's about 5 inches to those mounting bolts. I think the only real way to really get a sure knowing that this is not going to hit is if I jack this up and we set this ride height, put a jack underneath there and loosen the shock and actually travel the wheel and see how far we go. But right here, we do not have enough clearance. If we bottom this thing, this is a ride height, this is sitting on the ground. So from tip to the sharpest top, it's about 3 inches. So I'm kind of, I don't know, kind of concerned. Like I said, this one, they didn't recommend that you use it with a rear fender and there. And of course, our license plate's going to hang down a little bit. But if we just go to the bolt holes, that's like 6.5 inches. And that's about the same to the license plate where the license plate mounts up. So it's about the same. So there's a good possibility this would work. They just didn't recommend it with that because there was always that, they just got to cover their butt, I guess, you know. But anyways, we may jack this thing up and loosen the shock, see if we can loosen that shock and see if we can actually move this tire up and down and see how far that is going to travel before this hits. I really like this new license plate design. I like it. It's pretty cool. I wish the orange matched up better and stuff, but you know, it don't look bad. Don't look too bad. This is more of a metallic orange. So like I said, it really don't match. So once you get it right there next to it, it really doesn't match. So the color is a little off, but I mean, honestly, I think that may work. I mean, we've bottomed this thing out before and we have drug the belly of it. So let me drag out a jack, I guess, and we'll take and see if we can take this shock loose and move this travel of the wheel up and down and see how far that wheel's going to travel. Because like I said, I think 5 1/4 inches is kind of a long stroke for this. So I'm not sure if it is. Now they say the front is 4.5. The travel on the front shocks is only 4.5. On the back, it's 5 1/4. So let me dig out a jack and we'll jack this thing up and we'll see if we can get this wheel loose and see how much travel we got. All right. So we had this thing jacked up. I don't know if you can see it here or not, but you got it jacked up on some jack stands. You got a jack underneath the wheel here, but we took the shock loose. So we're going to take and raise this up and see how much travel we actually get before it hits this. So that'd give us the real thing there, right? So anyways, if I just go straight down from this right here, right there, it says we got 5 1/4 exactly. And this was taken off where the shock is. So this should be close to ride height, right? So, and then we are actually 5 1/4 inches. So let's see. Let's just raise this thing up, see how far up this will go. I said it was 5 1/4. I don't want to, I can't go much farther than that because I'm going to get this in there and there. But right here, we're at 2 3/4. So that thing's traveled, what? See, was it 5 1/4? So it, okay, so this is actually 2 3/4 inches. So that's what, 2.5 inches if I did my math right there. Like 2.5 inches of travel right there. Right? We still got 2 3/4 inches left. So yeah, this, if it went to full bottom, and if it's true, 5 1/4, this will clear. This will fit. Right? I said that's a lot of travel right there. I said I can't go much higher because I'm going to catch that in there, but I believe this will work. I believe you could actually run this and it not interfere with your stock fender. I think it'll clear. So we're going to give it a shot. Again, thank you for DDM Works for sponsoring, for sending me this and all that stuff. I greatly appreciate it, and it looks like it will work with a fender. So it's just, like I said, they got a lot of different designs. Of course, I still got to put that there. I actually have some paint this color, so I may actually paint that to match. Like I said, they didn't have this color as an option, so I think they probably will update their colors and stuff. I'm sure as they come along with the manufacturing. But there's a couple other things I was looking at DDM Works I'd like to get. I'd like to get that they got that cover that goes on the exhaust. Let me open this hood up. Let me show you here. Anyways, I got this cover. It goes right here, like a heat shield. I like to get that, and I like to get that coil cover. Not for looks or whatever, but I like to, because there's open right there, and all this rain comes in and gets all on top of that. So I would like to get that coil cover and the heat shield cover from DDM. The suspension's pretty cool too. They got a lot of nice stuff. So check out DDM Works and order your stuff from there, because any license plate mount will work with fender. And like I said, hopefully we'll be doing an install on the coil cover and the exhaust heat shield before too long. So again, my thanks to DDM Works. Can't even talk today. And all that. Until next time, you all take it easy.